Good evening, everyone. Myself Parul, and I'm gonna present my project, which is on current scenario of chemicals used in food processing, under the mentorship of Dr. Bharti Singhal and Dr. Jyoti ma'am. So, food processing. Basically, food processing is a set of methods and techniques used to transform food into other forms for consumption by humans and animals, either in the home or by the processing industry. Processing includes toxin removal, prevention from pathogens, preservation, enhance their shelf life and quality, improving the consistency of food for better marketing and distribution. The process of addition of any substance or molecule to the food which increase the quantity of that food item or which may lead to the loss of actual quality of food item is known as the adulteration. So when we talk about food adulteration, it means food additives. So it can be of different types like preservatives, flavoring agents, antioxidants, stabilizers, thickening agent, and coloring agents. When we talk about preservatives, so basically in that it prevents or slow downs the growth of bacteria, fungi, so that the food can be kept for the longer period of time. When we talk about antioxidants, it basically slows down the oxidation of fat in food and then therefore prevents oily or fatty food from becoming rancid. Other than the antioxidant, there are agents, means adding of flavors to the food. Coloring agents means adding color to the food so that it can attract the consumers. Other than these, the stabilizers in this it mixes two liquid that usually do not mix together and prevents the sediment process in liquids and provides a smooth and uniform structure. Other than these, thickening agent is the other food additive in which it thickens liquids such as soap and sauce. So, the effects of adulterants on human health basically in the diagram is shown that it can damage to the brain, the dental distress, throat cancer, damage to the lungs, and damage to the heart, and as well as the stomach cancer and skin cancer. Like when we talk about tea, in the tea we can most of the person can use the adulterant like use tea leaves processed and and colored, which can cause to the liver disorder to the human being. Other than tea, in the milk the unhygienic water and starch are added as the adulterant, which can cause the stomach disorders. After that, the edible oils, which in which the adulterant is used, like an edible oils, which can cause the carcinogenic diseases. And in different types of food, different types of adulterants are added to make the quantity in to increase the quantity, and which leads or which results in the decrease in the quality of that food, and which may cause the health hazards to the human beings as well as to the animals. When so as we have covered that, yeah, what is food processing, what are adulterants, and they how they are using, how they're adding. But now, like when how we can detect the adulterant in some specific food or in any food. So there are different types of techniques like physical techniques, chemical techniques, and molecular techniques. Physical techniques consist of two parts like structural analysis and physical property analysis, and they are like in the structural analysis, there are microscopic and microscopic visual structural evolution. In physical property, it includes the analysis of physical parameters like texture, solubility, bulk, density, etc. When we talk about chemical techniques, it includes chromatography based like HPLC, TLC, and GC, and also the spectroscopy based like NMR, GCMS, LCMS, LCMNR techniques, or in the electrophoresis based it includes phage, capillary electrophoresis, and in the immunological base, it's ELISA. Further, for the detection of adulterant, we can use molecular techniques, which will basically include PCR based, sequencing based, and hybridization based. So there are the different types of techniques diagram shown on the slide. If you can see the HPLC one, the SDSPs, the ELISA perspectives. So different type of analytical techniques are required to detect different types of adulteration used in food processing. Use of nanotechnology in this field result in detection of adulteration in the field of accuracy of the type of adulteration. The spreading of information of food adulteration in the food we all eat every day without knowing the harmful effects on our health to the society. Uh, So these are the references which has been used. These are the few references, and thank you.